Hey everybody, and welcome to the weekly scopes from the 11th to the 17th of June. So on the 11th of June, the moon enters Pisces. So positively, this can increase our intuition and sensitivity towards ourselves and others, making it easier to connect emotionally with ourselves and other people as well. We can be more creative and imaginative, and this can lead to new ideas and insights. Pisces is known as a compassionate and empathetic sign, so we may find ourselves more inclined to help others and show kindness and understanding towards those in need. On the negative side, the moon in Pisces can also bring feelings of confusion, escapism and avoidance of reality. We may also feel more inclined to retreat into our own world and disconnect from the outside world, and this can lead to a lack of motivation and productivity, making it difficult for us to focus on tasks and responsibilities. So it's important to be aware of these tendencies and strive for a healthy balance between our inner and outer worlds. The best use of the moon entering Pisces is to embrace our creativity and intuition while staying grounded in reality. This is a great time to engage in artistic expressions such as painting, writing or music. It's also a good time to connect with others on an emotional level and offer support and understanding. But it's also important to maintain healthy boundaries and not let our empathy and compassion cause us to, be emotionally, psychologically or spiritually exhausted, as well as physically. So, watch out for taking on too much problems of others and ignoring your own problems as well. So overall, the moon entering Pisces gives us increased intuition, empathy and love, but we have to be conscious and take practical action to stay grounded and balanced to make the most of this energy. On the 12th of June, Venus makes a quincunx to Saturn, and this can create us to be more responsible in the way that we go about our day, especially in matters of the heart where our responsibilities may come before love and relationships as well. So because we can be more focused on our obligations and struggle to express our feelings or be spontaneous. So this can put a strain in our relationships, which can lead to separation or difficulties in love as people find themselves disconnected from their partners or experiencing challenges in themselves or just wanting to focus on their work. So this energy is good if you need to get things done today. Try not to neglect your lover if you are in a relationship. Just explain you need some time out rather than not say anything, and this can cause problems not communicating. So with awareness and comfort effort, although this energy can be harsh, it can also be good to promote being healthy with our communication and staying focused on our goals as well. On the 13th of June, the moon enters void of course. Void of course is when some astrologers say it's best to put off important things, especially if you feel affected by this energy. Moon void of course starts at 5, then the moon enters Aries at 9:03 a.m. So when the moon's in Aries, this brings enthusiasm, and Aries is a fire energy that symbolises action, courage and leadership, and during this transit we may feel more confident, assertive and eager to take on new challenges. It's also a great time to start a new project, pursue personal goals and to make bold moves in your career. Aries energy encourages us to be decisive, take the initiative and not to be afraid of going after what we want, but this can lead us to be impatient, impulsive and be selfish and reckless and not respect other people's boundaries. So it's important to channel this energy in a productive way to avoid unnecessary risks and conflicts. This transit can also bring a sense of restlessness and agitation, so make sure you take breaks and practice self-care to avoid emotional, psychological and spiritual physical burnout. Overall, the best use of this energy is to pursue your passions and ambitions while staying grounded and mindful of your actions. On the 14th of June, the moon enters its Balsamic Moon phase, so this can bring about a sense of reflection and introspection, allowing you to examine your past experiences and learn from them. It can also create a sense of stagnation and resistance to change, making it difficult to move forward and make progress. So this is a time for releasing old patterns and habits and preparing for new beginnings. Also good to use for self-reflection, inner work, rest and relaxation. but because it can make you feel a bit depressed and sorrowful and uncertain as well. So just watch out for that. If you do feel a bit sad, ask yourself why, and do healthy things to, overcome this, or just sit with it, because sometimes that's the best we can do. Although you may feel uncertain right now, the best use of this energy is to embrace self-reflection, go within yourself, or just go with the flow of whatever happens for you at this time as well. Even though you may feel a bit uncertain and stagnant, the new beginnings will come as we release old patterns and open ourselves up to new experiences as well, and make the best of any opportunities that may come your way, and be mindful of any resistance you may have to getting out of your comfort zone, because sometimes we stop ourselves, and this is what makes us feel sad. So also today the moon void of course starts at 10:16 p.m. and Jupiter makes a sextile to Saturn, so this is a balance between the optimistic energy of Jupiter and the grounded disciplined energy of Saturn. So people may experience more success if they're willing to combine hard work, patience with optimism, and going for new things and expanding their perspective as well. This transit is particularly favourable for those who are wanting to achieve financial stability, as it can give you an opportunity to come up with an idea to expand your financial status as well, a new idea. Some of you it being unexpected money, it can be £1, it could be £10, it could be more. You don't expect you to win the lottery, everyone to win the lottery or anything like that, but in general it brings us a sense of quiet optimism and a business confidence. So it's good for going for that promotion, doing anything that's important in business meetings and stuff like that, paperwork, doing tax returns and stuff like that. But it's important to stay grounded and avoid taking unnecessary risks, and focus on building solid foundations and solid plans, and taking calculated steps and risks towards your goals. So overall this transit encourages a balanced approach to life right now, and to work towards attaining your short and long-term goals. On the 15th of June, the moon enters Taurus, and this can bring a sense of calm and stability to our emotions. It's a great energy to focus on building up your material possessions and finding comfort in your surroundings without overspending or being too greedy. People can feel more grounded and connected to nature, making it a great time to spend times outdoors with others or on your own, or just to recharge your energy. On the negative side, when the moon's in Taurus, this can lead us to becoming stubborn and resistant to change. We may be too possessive and become too materialistic, so we have to be mindful of these downsides so we can balance them out and harness the positive energy of the moon being in Taurus. So the best use of this energy is to cultivate, develop a sense of stability and security in your life, whether that be through financial planning, home organisation, or self-care practices that can help you feel more grounded and centered. It's also a great time to indulge in some of life's simple pleasures, such as good food, comfortable surroundings, and quality time with loved ones. Also today, Mercury is making a square to Saturn, so positively this encourages us to be more serious and realistic in our thinking. This can lead to us finding practical solutions to any problems and feeling a greater sense of responsibility. We can be more focused and disciplined during this time, making it an ideal period to tackle difficult projects or tasks. Negatively, we can be too serious in our thinking, and this can lead to us being closed-minded and pessimistic, leading to negative attitudes and beliefs, especially if other people tell us new things, and we may be resistant or be prejudiced, and this can just cause arguments and miscommunications, as people are more inclined to be critical or skeptical, especially of new things as well. So just watch out for that. There can also be delays in travel right now as well. So the best use of this energy is to focus on finding practical solutions, being responsible while remaining open-minded and flexible. Doing so can help us avoid some of the negative effects of this transit while taking advantage of the positive effects. So communicate clearly and effectively, double check details to avoid misunderstandings, and try and be proactive and respect other people's opinions as well. So yeah, on the 16th of June, the moon enters void, of course, and Mercury makes a sextile to Venus. So this is good for socialising and communicating. People tend to be more polite, friendly, outgoing and cooperative, making it easier to connect with others and express ourselves with clarity and diplomacy. This transit can make us more creative, be more appreciative of nature, and give more affection, or be more open to receiving affection. So it's great for all sorts of creative expression, romantic gestures, or just simply enjoying and being grateful for the simple beauties of life. So, using this energy to develop or strengthen relationships and bonds with our loved ones, friends and acquaintances. It's a great time to reach out to people who you admire or care about and show them appreciation, support, admiration. You can also use this energy to have heart-to-heart, deep and meaningful conversations, sharing your feelings and thoughts, or just simply enjoying pleasant and uplifting conversations with others. So, great energy for networking, socialising and making new connections, especially in the art or beauty or fashion or entertainment professions as well. Being open and gracious and positive in your interactions can attract people who share your interests and values and create a supportive and enjoyable social circle right now. On the 17th of June, Saturn enters retrograde, so check out the link or the playlist for that. So yeah, that was the weekly scope from the 11th to the 17th of June.